Okay, so we are flying. All right, guys. So we are at Trempe Assembly Hall. We are just beside it. This is Ashanti Festival 2025, the first of its kind. And today is exhibition day. So we are exhibiting what we've done. And these students that you can see here, I have seen about 7 of them, right? Yes, I have about 7 students here who are standing beside me. And we also have an amazing work here. I don't want to call it name. I'll leave the name for them to actually call it out. So we have some few questions to ask them. What is this about? How many days did they use to build this? Can this actually fly? Because for me, I want to go to US or UK. So I'll ask them, can this actually fly me there? And some few questions. So if you've joined us, you know how to do already. Kindly follow, like the pages for us, share, and do all the good stuff. Thank you, guys. So let me start from the far end here. Madam, what is your name and what is this? Tell us something a little.
So I'm Felicia Jofos, and this is GHF Josephine.
Okay, Josephine.
Yes, please. It's a surveillance drone that we made for the Air Force, Ghana Air Force.
Okay.
We want to have a collaboration with them, so we went there last 3 weeks to show our project to them.
Oh, beautiful.
This drone can be used to survey the baddest and then send drill weapons, medicines, food supplies to the Air Force people at the borders and then the military people too.
Wow, beautiful. So this is like a drone, right?
Yes, please.
This is amazing. Now, why the name Josephine?
So in our school, we are all girls. And
Okay.
because we want to motivate each other, when we make a project, the one who mostly participates
Okay.
is given the project's name.
Oh, okay. So you named the project after the one who contributed the most.
Yes, please.
That's incredible.
To motivate her.
To motivate her. So it means that you have other projects
Yes.
that have been named after different
Yes.
students.
Yes.
Oh, that is really amazing. Which school?
Efia Kobi Ampem Girls Senior High School.
Efia.
Kobi Ampem Girls Senior High School.
Wow, amazing. So guys, you can see this is really amazing. We will show you other videos of where they actually activated it for it to do what it's supposed to do. And I tell you, this is so amazing, and I think we have to commend them for what they've done so far. So secondly, how many days, weeks, months, or years did you use to build this amazing thing here?
It took us 5 months actually.
5 months.
Yes, please. That's because we didn't have materials then. We
Okay.
had to wait for some materials and we order our materials from China. So most of the times we have to wait for the order to be brought to us. That's why we delayed. And because we are in school, we have to manage our time, classes hours, prep time, and so most of the times we use our weekends and then our vacations. Sometimes we don't go. Right now we are on vacations,
Okay.
but we are still in school.
Oh,
So most of our friends will be at home enjoying, we'll still be in school, making our school proud.
so it means that had it not been the delay with the importation of various parts of this amazing project,
And lack
as
of
well as
funds.
lack of funds, then the time, this could have been built within maybe some weeks,
Yes,
probably before a month.
yes.
That's really amazing. Okay, so tell us, have you actually calculated the cost of this amazing project?
Yes.
Hmm.
It took about 30,000 Ghana cedis.
Ooh, that's huge sum of money.
Yes, that's why we need a lot of funds.
30,000 Ghana
30,000
cedis.
Ghana.
So guys, if you are watching, if you're an NGO or any individual that you want to support them, we will later on give you the allocation. In fact, you can just reach to them via their school. Yes, Efia Kobi.
Yes, please.
Okay, that's amazing. So yes, we will put all the details there. You can just reach out to them. So this costs about 30,000 Ghana cedis. Do you have any support from the LSRC or individuals, the minister, or from the government, or it
Right
just came
now-
out from your pocket?
It comes out from our packets,
Okay.
most of them, and sometimes the school helps a little. All students help, and most of our parents also help.
Okay.
So it's help from everywhere.
Okay.
But most of it comes from our engineer,
All right.
our teacher.
Okay. So I'll allow some of your friends to speak, but before then, take us around this project. Just about 5 minutes. Show us how everything was put together in other stuff. You get it? Just a quick talk. Then we move on from there.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay. So let's go.
this is the motors. It
Motors.
gives the power.
Oh.
So this is the one that makes the propellers move, giving it power to move.
Okay.
And there is a battery here which supplies power to every part of the project.
Huge battery.
Yes, please. That's why it's cost.
Mm.
It's lithium polymer battery.
Lithium
Polymer battery.
polymer battery. Yes. High discharge lithium polymer battery. Okay.
We have ESCs, electronic speed controller, which controls the speed of and the flow of charges
Okay.
on the plane.
All right.
And we have servo wires,
Okay.
which connects the servo motors there. So all of these are ordered from China because they are not some in Ghana.
They are not in Ghana.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
Ghanaians, you have to do it better.
And this is styrofoam, the materials that we use to make the cover. It's called styrofoam. Someone will ask what is styrofoam. So styrofoam is that white fish material that you find in fridges, newly bought fridges.
Newly bought
Yes.
equipment, most of them, we just discharge them like
Yes.
that. We throw them away.
Yeah.
So why that product?
Because we don't have enough money to buy more expensive materials.
Okay.
And these are also lightweighted, so it helps moving the drone.
Very easy.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So that is incredible. Now, so yes, we are continuing this particular amazing project here, Josephine, which is serving us an amazing drone. I also have here one amazing student. Please, your name?
Appear now,
Apia. Naomi. Okay. Really, really beautiful lady. Now, tell us more about this. I've seen something here. What is this?
It's a Latin word.
Okay.
Yeah, so it means defending the country.
Okay, Ghana Air Force.
Yeah, this
So
is
you
the
have-
Ghana Air Force.
Okay, that's amazing.
It was actually made for the Ghana Air Force to help them with their surveillance around the border and payload, goods deliveries. And, yeah.
So since you made this for Ghana Air Force, you decided to actually put their
Yes.
amazing stuff there. Okay, okay. So that is good. Now tell us something about the whole project. Since you actually did it, tell us how many people have so far come to visit you. Out of this, how many people have come to see you concerning this particular
For
project?
now, none. It's us that went to the Air Force, but nobody actually came for this particular project. Nobody actually came.
Okay, so that is that. Tell us what is this? I've seen some green thing over there.
Night surveillance.
Okay.
The lights turn on and help the aircraft because it uses a camera.
Okay.
So the pilot will be seated somewhere and be controlling it with a remote.
Okay.
So this will help as a camera.
Okay.
And in the evening, it provides some like green lights that
Okay.
can look through in the dark. So to provide a clear view of everything that's happening around.
Oh, okay. So that's amazing. Another student will also continue the rest for me. Yeah. So that she will tell us more about the JHF 7702 amazing drone here. So tell us more. I want all the students to actually get it. What is this? What is this? I don't know.
This is the nose gear.
Okay.
So the nose gear, we use servo motor for it, for the direction. That reflects on it when moving. Yeah, so this is the nose gear. And this, we use hanger,
Okay.
the metal one.
Yeah.
Yes, we use this to add it. And this one too,
All right.
the metal one for the nose gear.
Amazing. Yeah, and then the black one obviously is the ties.
Yes.
Okay. We hope that the ties will not get spoiled very early. Then we change it and it will cause problems. Yeah. So guys, we need expensive ties for this amazing project. Okay. So what is this?
This is the
Okay.
So yes, maybe also sometimes the Ghana Air Force they go for war,
Yeah.
but they rather send human beings.
Okay.
Maybe they'll go and die. So we intentionally made the drone for surveillance so that we will not send human beings to war again, but instead we
Use
send a
the
drone.
okay, so the drone will go and serve that purpose.
Yes,
They just go
please.
and explode the enemies over there or the attackers. Oh, that is
Yes,
just
please.
amazing. Okay, thank you so. Okay, your name again?
Samuel J.
Samuela AJ. Okay, thank you so much. Let me go to the next. All right, so yes, we are still with Josephine. Amazing drone here. Okay, so I have another student here who participated so much in it. So, your name?
Victoria Kovna.
Victoria
Yes,
Hobner.
yes, please.
Okay. Tell us, what are some of the challenges you went through bringing up this particular amazing drone?
Oh, we went through a whole lot of challenges. You know, when it comes to the materials and the equipment, we find it very difficult. We don't have a whole lot of tools when making this project, and the material we used was styrofoam. And when we want to make a project, if because we don't have another styrofoam there, we have to spoil the other one that we've made to create a new one.
Okay.
And because we don't have a whole lot of tools, we have to manage the little ones that we have. So I would like to plead the government that they have to support us. If they don't support us, we won't be able to
To do more of
do
this.
more of this
And
project.
even bigger ones ahead.
Doing this, it costs a lot.
Okay.
If we don't have funds, if they don't support us, we'll find things very difficult. So
Yeah.
I'd like to plead the government for their support because we are suffering a lot. Even the space, we work in groups. The space that we have there is very small. So
Okay.
whenever we want to build a project, we have to send it out there and then do it before we send it
Bring
there.
it back home.
Yes.
So, the governments, NGOs, any individual watching, if you want to come to their aid, support them, kindly do so because they are just doing some amazing stuff. Okay, thank you so much. Now, okay.
How can anybody want to?
All right, guys. So we are still with the JHF 7702. Josephine, yeah, we are still on this particular amazing project. Now, tell us something. As young as you girls are, you'll be able to come out with this amazing project. Motivate some of the girls watching us what they also need to hear or to motivate them to do more. Tell them something.
Okay, so I know a lot of girls out there has big dreams and aspirations, and I think Ghana, we are only concerned about the medicals and the humanities.
Okay.
I want to encourage them that there are schools out there that can make their dreams come into a reality, so they should fight harder, and they shouldn't consider themselves as girls, so we can't do anything. They shouldn't be timid. They should be active.
That's amazing. Because guys, as I came here, I did not see any male students around this particular project. It's all girls. I saw 7 amazing, beautiful young girls here who have been able to come up with this. So she's telling you, a girl child or a student who has the ambition of building a project like this or any other one to be motivated. Thank you for telling us this amazing motivation. Your name?
My also suffer.
Maya Owusu Safo. Thank you for speaking with us. Okay, so the next. Thank you, Maya. All right, guys. So we have the final 2 students here, and I decided to put them together, not doing it like how I did the others because they are twins. They are 2 amazing twins who are part of this amazing project. So I'll just ask them, as they are twins, they can decide to speak together. I don't know. Tell us something about this project. What do you have to say?
Okay, so we wanted the government to help us because it's been difficult these days. We don't have money to buy the materials to produce this wonderful project.
Okay. So do you also have something to add?
Yes, as my sister said, the government or any individual can support us in terms of
Scholarship.
scholarship, sponsorship, so that we can create this aircraft to help this country.
That's amazing. So please, the government, in terms of funds, in terms of opportunities through scholarship or any other thing, that is what these 2 amazing ladies are telling us. As you are twins, let me ask your name. In fact, who is the senior?
We are
Okay.
triplets.
Triplet. And what is the third one?
He's a boy.
A boy. So he's not part of you guys. Oh, okay. That's amazing. Your name?
Princess Benedicta
Princess Benedicta.
upon
Opon. Okay. Then your name?
Princess Benisopon.
Princess Benedicta Opon and Princess Benedict.
Benis.
Benis upon.
Benis.
Benis upon. Yes, I got it. Okay, so that is it. Shout out going out to the third guy. Yeah, he's not around. Okay, so thank you for speaking with us.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. So we kept the boss himself to be the final man to speak because in a proverb, there's a tree proverb that "Openi dwari ana nsu ayede asa." So the big man behind this amazing Josephine project is here to speak with us. Say your name.
I'm Ferdinand Sam.
Ferdinand Sam. Okay. Tell us something a little. What inspired you, your students, to come out with this amazing project?
Okay, for this particular one, it is part of our normal line of projects.
Okay.
We are now a STEM school, the field producing art.
Okay.
And then we do STEM projects. So we have two electives now. We have aviation and aerospace engineering.
Okay.
And one product is this. So we do a couple of UAVs or drones, the fixed wing ones. Then we also have robotics, how to program stuff. There are other three subjects we'll be doing: biomedical science, engineering, then manufacturing. We haven't started yet. So with this, in fact, we started this as a club. It was an engineering club where we put students together from various departments: home science, general arts, visual arts, all of them, based on their interest and then their potential, their skill.
Okay.
So when they come together, then we give them a task, a project to do. But the one that has been popular
Okay.
is the drones.
Okay.
We did this because with aeronautics we have all the engineering fields in there.
Okay.
So mechanical, major one, electrical, we have avionics, that's aviation electronics. So we have avionics, structural engineering, aerodynamics, all those things come in here. Structural work, everything has to come in here for aeronautics. So if they come, we put them in groups, then we assign them tasks.
Okay.
Of course, you give them the sort of the blueprints, the circuitry, the diagrams, you explain how it works. Then they go into it. They prototype, they test. When it works, then we assemble everything together.
Wow, amazing.
For this particular one, this was meant for the Air Force.
Okay.
I mean, they operate in the air. So this is a combat UAV
Okay.
for war or sort of conflict. So it carries armament like bombs. We could use cameras for surveillance, mapping.
Sure.
You know, Ghana has a lot of problems now, security problems. I think about 3 or 4 days ago, there has been an incident at Boko, the uprising. The thing is coming up on hand. So if you have these systems in the air, monitoring, relaying information, it will help.
Exactly.
So this for security. So we have cameras, payload for bombs, targeting, all those can be done.
Wow.
Then payload delivery, where they have to send items they
Items
can
to
do
those
that.
on the grounds. Okay. That's amazing. I know most of the guys immediately they click on this video, the first thing they want to see is this flying? Can it fly? I know many will be asking themselves that question. I have the boss here and I'll ask him that. But before then you can actually see that yes, this was least funded, so don't expect it to. Yeah, the students said it. We need more funding, more investment opportunities, and we can get it there. So, sir, let me ask: can this fly, and at what level, what height? You know all the terminologies and stuff. Can it fly too? Tell us.
Yes, it can fly. What we have done up to this stage is the TASI test or the ground test.
Okay.
So, but last 3 weeks, we were with Ghana Air Force in Accra. So we went to the Air Force base. Then we showed it to them.
Okay.
We did a TASI test. They brought their input, how to improve the design, everything. Then we went to Afienya Airfield.
Okay.
Then we did the speed run. Then we realized that our motors are sort of insufficient.
Okay.
Now it weighs about 54 kilos. And the thrust, I mean the power from the motors are around 18 kilos. So we need 2 additional motors and 1 additional battery to match up the power to weight ratio. But the lift to weight ratio, everything is configured to fly. It uses flaps, the wing area, the coefficient of lift, everything is perfect for flight. Wow. We've done other models, other flying models.
Okay.
And in aircraft, the bigger the better. There's something we call buoyancy.
Buoyancy. Okay.
The bigger aircraft usually reacts with more air.
More air.
So you need little power to fly even the bigger
fly,
ones.
okay.
Yeah. So this is very ready to fly.
Mm.
I don't know if you are around. We did the taxi test.
Okay.
When the battery fully charged,
Mm.
it picks up a lot of speed.
Okay.
Just that we are just under the minimum power required, and it all comes down to resources. If you look at it, the material we use, this is plywood, styrofoam. It's non-standard
Yeah, sure.
at the industrial level.
Yeah.
But if we get the support, we'll get this to the perfect level.
Exactly.
There is no precise machining. We don't have maybe CNC machine. This is all by hand.
By hand.
And we have achieved this
Amazing.
feat. So
So guys, if you are watching the video on your screen, looking at how this particular amazing project is being tested on the taxi, is it taxi level? You mentioned
taxi,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
Taxi, yeah.
Yes. It needs more investment. We need more hands to come on deck so that we can make this amazing project. The dream, we can make it a reality. We want it to fly. We want it to help the Ghana Air Force so that these civilians, amazing projects, which is in the form of drone, can help them, support them to give us the maximum security we need here. So, sir, your final words for Ghanaians and those watching you. If you have any thing to ask them, the government, NGOs, speak to them.
Yeah. So in twofold. First, I'll address the students and parents.
Okay.
The way to go is technology.
Sure.
We all love the books. That is fine. The theories are there. But where we have reached, we need to translate those nice theories into practical work.
Sure.
And all developing countries go by this. They produce. So no matter your level of knowledge or theory, this time around we need production. And that is the way to go as Ghanaians. So students, parents, please encourage yourselves, encourage your children to go into practical education, STEM, and vocational education. That is what will move us forward. Then for our lawmakers, our policy makers, our industrialists, and big people or leaders in society, the nice places we see outside, while we are comfortable visiting them, we also began this way.
Sure.
And so let's believe in our own people. Let's believe in our local capabilities. If we don't develop it, but we mock it, we don't go anywhere.
Sure.
But let's invest before, if it doesn't work, then we can criticize.
Exactly.
But this is working even at senior high school level. What of tertiary? What of industry? So if you are an organization, a company, individual, a leader, policy maker, let's believe in our own local technology.
Sure.
Let's invest in our people. Let's give ourselves some time. And by the time we put all these resources together, we wouldn't be speaking about the same stories that we've been talking or we are used to. So I encourage everyone to invest, not in this particularly alone, but in any kind of technology invention that people in your area are doing. Because in the end, it will develop. And that is what we need. Thank you so much.
That's amazing. Finally, tell us if someone wants to reach out to you, if an NGO, any individual want to reach out to you, how can they reach out to you?
Okay, via email, you can get me ferdinand.aerospace@gmail.com.
Okay.
My mobile
Okay, you can put it down.
number,
as well
that
as
is
your school
fine.
And other details, yeah.
Yes, you can reach me on 0249 014353. 0249 I'm Ferdinand. Whatever, when we link up, we can speak up.
All right. So, guys, thank you for watching, and I know you enjoyed this. If you want to enjoy more, you want to know more about it, contact Mr. Ferdinand, and you get the other details. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.